Hi, welcome to my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Tonight, guys, I'm going to be creating protection charms to give out for gifts for people for Halloween. Now, the reason I'm doing this, on Samhain or Halloween, the veil is the thinnest between the spiritual and the physical world. It's time for spirit and communication and things like that. But not only is there like good, pleasant spirits, there's also ones that can be nasty. And so I'm creating this to protect people. Some people might not even be into the craft, but they understand this about the thinning of the veil. And I want to do something just to give some gifts to some people. So I'm going to show you what I got to do this spell. I'm going to be using my mortar and pestle. I probably have stopped the video because it'll probably be real long if I really long if I don't, because I got to crush things up. But it'll come right back to it. You won't even hardly notice. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I got. I got some Marjoram for protection against negative energy. Pink salt for protection, just general protection. Black scott for protection and protection against negative spirits. Remember when I made this? This is the one I made when I did on camera. I got basil for protection against negative spirits. And sage for protection against all evil and negativity. I wrote these little pentacles on a little piece of paper. It's for symbols to go into the charms. A white candle, because you can use it for protection like black, but I'm using white in this case. I'm going to anoint it with cinnamon oil before I drop the wax on it like I usually do. And the cinnamon oil is right here, essential oil. And when I make the necklaces later, I don't know if I'll show that on camera or not, but I'm going to add these on, these little pentacles that I have here. And I got some hemp rope that I'm going to use to make those with as well. Before I go any further, guys, I'm going to clear any energy that may interfere with this, because it's important that these work, because I'm going to be blessing and consecrating this, and I can't have anything interfering with it. So now, sometimes I would do protection things on a waning moon, but these are special for Halloween, and they're protection charms. They're not like a protection spell. It's a little different. So all negative energy that may interfere with the creation of these charms is now banished. So mote it be. Alright. Now, I'm going to set this aside for a little bit, guys. I've got to be careful because I keep knocking this thing over. Problem is, like I said before, I have very little altar space here, and I don't have much room to work with. It doesn't take much to knock my partition over. And you'll see my bed, that's it, but I just don't feel professional about it. I don't like it, so I try not to do that. So I'm going to set these over here while I get my mortar and pestle ready. This thing is so unstable right now. Alright. So I got my mortar and pestle. Let's back a little more. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Okay, the first thing I'm going to do. See, I got 5 bottles here, so I want to have enough. If I run out of space, like after I crunch it down, I'm going to probably put things in this thing just to hold it. I shouldn't have to really grind these down too much because technically, let's see here, a little too much. It's pretty ground down already, and as long as I can get it in the bottle, that's what counts. The one thing that I'm not mixing in with this is the black salt. That's going to go in separately, guys. So I got that in there. The sage is already ground down pretty good. So I'm just going to mix some of that in there now. Got a spoon here. It's already been cleansed. Mix that together. I'm going to grind it a little bit, but I shouldn't have to do it too much with these things. And I don't want it to get all over either, so hold my hand. Now I've got to grind down the pink Himalayan sauce. I'm going to pour this in here for right now. Set that aside. I'm taking my pink Himalayan salt. Sage, basil, pink salt. So far I got the sage, marjoram, the basil I'm going to probably mix in next. Now, first I'm going to crunch some of these down, guys, here. This is that pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to use a fair amount of that. The reason I'm not keeping this down here when I pound it, because all I got is, like I said, this is actually just a card table that I'm using for my altar. It's not real stable, so if I try pounding it down, it's going to shake it all over the place. Knocking things. I want to get a pentagram, like a really durable pentagram altar. That's my goal. But I'm doing what I can afford for right now. So. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just holding this a little closer to me so I can grind it better. I don't mean to be off camera, but I'm just trying to, like, because I don't have any more ground down pink salt, so I'm just trying to grind it down the best I can with this, which is grinding down pretty good. So it takes a little muscle though, because this is actually harder than you might look like. So. Coming along good now. As long as I'm careful, I can set it down. As long as I don't just like pound it like that. Let's see how this is. Yeah, it's grinding down pretty good. There's still some big clumps in there, but not too many. There we go. I think that's good for right now. So I'm going to take this. Mix it together. Throw back in here for a minute. Am I going on 10 minutes? Alright, I'm just trying to see if I'm going to stop the video yet. Not yet, but depends how long this takes. So, besides, I don't want to bore you either. We're just grinding. This way, you see the process, though, what I'm doing to make it. It doesn't. You got to be patient with this kind of stuff, guys. That's the thing. It doesn't. It takes time. You got to put your energy into it. You want it done right. These are special gifts I'm just going to be giving to people, so I want to make sure they are right. So. Alright, I'm going to pour it back in here. For a minute. Alright, so what's left here? Just basil, pretty much. And then the black salt, which are going separately, so... Yeah, protections are important, guys. When you get involved into the craft, you can start attracting things into your life because it's like sends a beacon out. They're seeing you doing these. Entities are seeing what you're doing. They're seeing the energy things that you're sending out, and it attracts them. And if there's nasty ones out there, they're gonna come and play games with you, or worse. So you want to make sure that you protect yourself. And I want to help protect people that might not necessarily have protection, or even people that do, just as a gift. But like I said, the veil's thinning. It's getting very close to the time of year where it's the thinnest. And like I said, it's time of year to communicate with spirits, but you've got to be very careful, guys, because something could be tricking you too. You don't know what you're talking. You want to make sure you know what you're doing. If something doesn't feel right, don't go with it. Go with your instincts always. All right. Mix that in now. There's still a few chunks of salt in there. One of the hardest things to grind down is that salt, guys. I'm gonna back in here for a minute. What I might end up doing is, I'm thinking you're gonna see me fill all these up. I'm gonna show you a couple, and then maybe stop for the rest, and then end up putting the strings on in the hemp rope, hemp cord, and also the pentacles. But if I fill all these, it's going to take forever. But I'll show you how when I do a couple. And we want the video. We don't want like an hour long, guys. I mean, I don't want to take up your time that long. You probably got other videos to watch or other things you got to do. So we're on 15 minutes now. So just me pretty much doing this. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, get that taken care of. I'm going to set that right there. Let's see here, guys. Alright. I'm going to start filling these. But what I'm going to do, I should put this back on for a minute. One step I forgot. These bottles I'm going to bless and consecrate, alright? I bless and consecrate these protection charms and ask that anyone who possesses these will be protected from negative energy and negative spirits. So mote it be. I bless and I consecrate these protection herbs and ask, as I fill the protection charms, anyone who uses these will be protected from negative energy and negative spirits. So mote it be. I made something to be able to fill this up with, guys, so I'm going to start doing that. I do have an incense too that I haven't lit yet. I'm going to do that once this is all taken care of. So, see, I'm starting to fill these up. I don't want to block your view. What I'll do, if there's anything left of this, I'll save it for protection powder, or for future uses for making more of these. But either way, it's a form of protection powder too, so you don't waste anything if you can help it. I'm not trying to block your view, guys. I am left-handed, so it's kind of hard with the way the camera is on this side. So I'm just filling these up. What I'll do is I'll show you how I fill one. I'll stop the video. I'll get the rest done, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest of the parts. So I filled that about halfway with the herbs. Maybe just a little bit more. See? Can you see that okay? Alright. Now I'm going to take my protection, my black salt that I made. I don't want to contaminate black salt with anything, so I just can make sure that's clear. Oh, first, just gonna take one of these, just fold it up, put it right in the bottle like that. Remember what I did to make this? I used like eggshells and everything too, along with. This is gonna be tricky because this is inside this. I don't want to wait. I do not want to waste this, guys. So I gotta be careful. So, I'll start adding the black salt. You can see that. Yep, you can see the black salt there. It's messy stuff, but it's powerful. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be boring. I'm just trying to take my time to get this in there right. Just a little bit more of that and then I can seal this up. Alright, I think that's good. Now I'm going to take this. Simply seal it. Mix it together the best I can. I'm going to bless and consecrate this one at a time as I do these with each one of these. So this is just the mixing part because it's hard to mix by shaking it. So I'm just going to mix all the ingredients together. I bless and consecrate this protection charm and ask that anyone who possesses this will be protected from negative energy and negative spirits. So mote it be. So that's the first one, guys. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to come back after I get the rest of these done. And then I'm going to go to the next step, alright? I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I got these all filled up and I consecrated them and I did one of them to see how it would turn out. It turned out pretty good. So now I'm going to go through, do a couple more on camera for you. Finish maybe at least one more. Stop the video again, and then when I'm ready, I'm going to basically put the strings on. But first I need to light my incense here. I have a cone incense in my cauldron tonight. So. It's dragon's blood. It removes negative energy, but it brings in positive and helps the positive remain that's already there. There we go. Alright. This thing I made a short video for earlier, I just stuck my candle inside that. Which is a candle holder with the witch on the broom. Now I'm going to light this candle again. I'm lighting it right on the candle. My other white candle right here, my 7-day candle. So, oh, hang on. Alright. That's some black soot. I don't want that on my candle, so I'm going to make sure that... Hang on, guys. This is delicate, so I got to be careful here. I want to catch this on fire. I don't want that, really don't want that soot on there if I can help it. At least not much of it. Alright. So just hold this, tip this up like this. Start dropping it on there. And I'll bless them again once I get done with this process. You see, I'm just going around the candle. I'm going around the charm. Just pretty much adding the wax around it and on top. Even if a touch covers a hole, it's okay. I can break that hole through when I put the strings through there. Alright? See, just see, I'm sealing it. Basically, by doing this, I'm sealing the jar, protecting it so it can't be opened. Because if it opens, it could actually break the charm. We don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to set that back in the candle holder for a minute over here. Just hold it over the dragon's blood incense. I didn't do it with this one yet either, so I'm going to do that with this one. Just infuse some of the positive energy with it. Remove anything negative that may interfere with this working. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the video and then I'm going to come back when this is done and then you're going to see me put the charms and stuff in there. Alright? Alright guys, I'm back. I got the wax sealed on all these now. Now what I'm going to do I'm going to take some of my hemp cord. I want it to be long enough where it'll fit around the neck, but it can also be adjusted. There's a way to tie this to make it adjustable, actually. So I just want to see if I can get this length. I like it. I don't want it too long. We want it adjustable some too, so there we go. Alright, so what I did is I got some of this. I'm going to take some scissors I have right here and I'm going to cut it. Then I'm going to take one of the charms, push that through. So it's like that. And then I'm going to add one of my pentacles. I got these on Temu, and I got them for a pretty reasonable price. I've heard mixed reviews, but I know one guy that's been buying off Temu for 2 years and he's never had any issues. So I'm going with that for now. We'll see what happens. Alright, see what I did? I added a pentacle onto it on the string. And now there's a way to tie this where it makes it adjustable. What you basically do, see, it's kind of hard with this camera. See how the both ends are right there? You take it, so it's down on both sides like this. Take one end, tie it, I'm trying to get it so you can see this. Tie it a couple times. Leave it a little loose, make the knot tight, but leave it so it's loose so it'll slide. You understand what I mean? Like that, yep. Okay. I do the same thing with the other end. I take it. See how the one side's on? And I do the same thing. So there's like a little space like that. Tie it like that. One more time. Twice. You don't want to come in loose. We want it to be adjustable. So basically I made it adjustable. See? Watch. See how that slides like that? It's got smaller. Pull on one end. Pull on the other. Hang on. There we go. Pull on one end and pull on the other, and it makes it, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. That makes it bigger. See? So it's adjustable around each person's neck, however way it fits the best. You see how I got that on there like that now? So I got the pentacle, and I got the charm. So I got, this is a charm, guys. It's finished. This is what it looks like. Before I end the video, one more time, because I'm going to finish these off camera, because you've seen, you got the idea, and the video will go for 45-50 an hour. I can't have that, so still got to upload it. So I'm going to take it in my hand one more time, just like this. I bless and consecrate this protection charm, and ask that anyone who possesses this will be protected from negative energy and negative spirits. So mote it be. I can feel pulsating, guys. It's yeah. Alright. So that's done. And there's your protection charm right there, guys. So you can necklace, or you can necessarily have to keep that. You can take it off, but the thing is, in order for this part to stand, you gotta have the hemp, you gotta have the rope on it. So I'm gonna set that to the side. This incense is about Shaz, so I'm gonna set it over there. Well, guys, now you know how to make protection charms. So I'm gonna go through the video. I'm gonna go through my model and get ready to stop the video. All right. Alright, guys, remember, everyone has worth, value, beauty, and needs to be loved. Everyone has worth, value, beauty, deserves unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional friendship, and unconditional respect. If you'd like to help out this channel, guys, it'd be greatly appreciated. Any money I get, I'll start putting aside. Maybe I can get an altar or something, another altar eventually, or different supplies that I need. It really would help, but it's up to you. So if you'd like to make a donation, my Cash App is $Eclectic81. That's $ECLECTIC81. Email is the same as my PayPal. If you have a suggestion for a spell, suggestion for a discussion video, you want to let me know how I'm doing, or just want to say hi, or maybe for a demonstration or something, guys, or maybe even for some sort of charm. You have an idea, just let me know and we'll see what we can do. Pretty soon the normal contest is going to end, guys. A surprise one that I started on the 31st. Should be having a drawing, so get your you're already entered by being a contest. You're already entered by being a subscriber. But if you get me more subscribers for every referral and anyone that joins my channel, you get an extra entry. Just tell me who it is, and I'll verify it. And if you leave a comment on my latest contest video, not the one where I had to cancel the other one because nobody signed up, but the one from back when I announced the surprise one for the regular contest I do. If you leave a comment on that one, that's 2 entries right there, and 3 for a referral. Alright, guys, and the same, my PayPal is the same as my email. If you have a suggestion for, if you want to donate that way. I'm sorry, my mind's just like, I'm a little tired tonight. I'm not even speaking right. If you want to make a donation to PayPal, you can do it that way also. It's my email address and my PayPal is the same. It's eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. Alright, guys, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell notification icon to be updated on my latest video. Thank you for watching my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Blessed be.